Welcome back to another installment of Replay or Reject, PlayStation Classic Edition. Just a quick recap, I'm giving each game on the PlayStation Classic 1 hour to win me over. After that hour, I'll make my determination on whether the game would be worth replaying in the future, or if it will get added to my ever-growing list of reject games that I never want to play again. There's only one game on this list that I've actually beaten before. The rest of them either I have barely played, never played, or never even heard of. Well, that's enough preamble, so let's get to it. Now on to Grand Theft Auto, the granddaddy of one of the biggest game franchises ever. My first entry into the series was GTA 3 back on the PlayStation 2, and I was blown away by it at the time. I remember seeing the TV commercials for it, but I had no concept of what it actually was. I thought it was just going to be some kind of linear mission-based crime game, because at that time my only experience with open-world games was running around Peach's Castle or DK's Island. I couldn't even fathom being able to run around and drive around an entire city. That was a game I didn't even ask for, but I got it for Christmas the one year, and I played it for countless hours after that, so good job, Mom. I was fully aware going into this that it was going to be a big technological step backwards, but I still expected to have some fun with it. Boy, was I wrong. It starts us off with character selection. I don't see any stats or anything, so I'm not sure if the different people play differently or anything. I decided to go with Bubba because he looks like a fine, upstanding gentleman. We're immediately dropped into the city, and the text at the bottom of the screen tells us to go answer a payphone to get our missions. As soon as we're given control, the game's major problem is immediately apparent. These controls are absolute garbage. Instead of just moving with the D-pad, up, down, left, right, you have to rotate yourself and then hold in a button to move forward. Seriously? And then once I do finally hobble my way to the car, it's the same but at a faster pace. Yeah, let's take tank controls, which already suck, and then put them in a top-down driving game. Good idea. Now, I get it, they did what they could at the time, but I'm not looking at these games from a past tense lens. I'm judging them based on whether or not I would actually want to play them today, so no forgiveness there. Luckily, the payphones are right around the corner, so I'm able to bumper car my way there and get a mission about going to pick up a car somebody dumped. So after I barely make it there, I then have to drive it to a garage across town to drop it off, and I hit basically everybody along the way. Then as soon as I put the car in the garage, a timer goes off in the top corner of the screen, and then I'm trying to follow the arrows, and I just fail the mission. Luckily, I ended up right by the payphone, so I go there to pick up another mission. This time it looks like I'm supposed to go and steal back some drugs. I get back in the car and I try to follow the arrow, but that brings me to the next major issue. See, the arrow points towards your destination, but it doesn't work like a GPS, so it just constantly leads me to dead ends. I checked in the menus hoping I could find a map, but as far as I can tell, there isn't one. I'm thinking the original game probably came with one in the case. I know the PS2 era games came with fold-out maps in the case, because I had those ones. But those games also had game maps in the menu. And San Andreas also had it to where you could set waypoints. I don't remember 3 and Vice City having that, but at least they did have the friggin' map in the menus. Eventually I do find a bridge that I'm assuming takes me to a part of the map I need to go, but then I get busted and I'm relocated to a police station in who knows where. Somehow I do actually make it to the right spot and I steal a motorcycle, which handles even worse than the cars and the on-foot sections. Understandably, if you hit something, you fall off, so of course I fell off a lot. I do make it to the garage and I drop this thing off, and then a couple seconds later I get another countdown timer and I fail again. I'm guessing these missions all have multiple parts, but I can barely even get past the first part, so I don't know for sure. So then I went again, back to the payphones again, and got lost again, before eventually driving into the river and wasting myself. This time I wake up in a hospital and again have no idea where I am. The rest of the playthrough was basically just a Groundhog Day loop of that. Blindly driving around, hitting anything and everything that was programmed with collision in this game. That includes school buses too, which I don't even think the modern games have, so that's something, I guess.
Hey, that was self-defense.
Undoubtedly, this is the worst game on the PS Classic so far, and a definite reject. Double reject. I hate to do this game dirty like that, but I just could not get a handle on the controls, and without a map, I had no idea where to go. It's a shame too, because there's glimpses of the series' humor and world building here already. There's a lot of the signature crude humor and over-the-top profanity, probably making this one of the edgiest games on the console. The city feels alive with everything going on, and the radio playing as you drive around adds to that realism as well. I don't think any of the music is licensed in this game, but it does sound like real music, if that makes any sense. Every franchise has to start somewhere, and thankfully they did keep with it, and the series was able to evolve into the juggernaut it is today. But as for the OG game, Grand Theft Auto plays like Grand Theft ass.